Well, good evening. Baba Jasu Jumedi, we're live on OK 101.7 FM. So, was Ship House, Abeka Junction. And I am all good evening. You know, lady, mini production team, Mr. Kujo Hansen, David, and a DOP, a Dibedi Akoniama. Good evening. Of course, Galamsey, Asem, no so Jibe Bia. It appears that any Galamsey need the end to me fight. Say mafia, no, they are bigger than NDC. They are bigger than MPP. At least it's obvious because under MPP, excavators are kesiye to me aira. Under NDC, excavators no aira. Hey, into NDC ni MPP mi enu to me nche excavators. Omu to me nche nkofo no omu ye Galamsey no. Na just say clearly no. Omu ye Galamsey ndi NDC ni MPP. NDC ni MPP. But mama, good evening, you. I said, I'm coming my partner, say, yeah, me got you from Kukrin to me. High Life Radio, DMV, Virginia, and now Mubezi. Kings Jersey Radio, so New Jersey, and NASPA. Kuku Spence and any teams who UK Broch Memo, and one more marking. Thank you so much for joining us. Your friend, me Vim Lady. Ain't you okay, dear? Now, that's why I mean, they're very key stakeholder in Ghana development. Galamsey, I buy, we haven't missed West. The BIA dede from Titibesine. Sometimes okay, boys no more shit and things. I then the manka and then I'm more casa. Obi say, you have found your voice. You know what you say. So because you don't monitor, you don't monitor that we are complaining about Galamsey. It doesn't mean that nobody is talking about it. That's your homework. But see, a major part of it, major part of Ghana. Your problem I faces is here and clearly Galamsey can home. Clearly Galamsey. It's just sad. Say between NDC and MPP power to me these major power players in Ghana, political discourse in Yinano. We cannot resolve a simple issue like Galamsey. Simple but complicated. Simple but complicated because Chinese if one idea na ye you bet to me at till that kingdom come to solve any problem because Ghana for na for moba. Ghana for no na de ya say party people na de say yakese ne say apart from say make us and some for ni motia for na ye Galamsey because say NDC abana say MPP wo ho na do ho excavators irae we also said the NDC the politics NDC the politics rightfully so because at the time na MPP ne yato abama no ono na yama na national resources only a do a man and say fix it on mine. And here was MPP. And here was the president and the MPP Nana Danko Kufuor who were big general can come din say a basse was a medima kunya kwaba for yam the babu for because I did was you get rid of it. Nana one power went to me and so when this was jubilating. I said Nanado na Galamsey ni adbeko Nanado fie. And as ye kase Ghana ensure say Nanado nebeko konum sense you know. And this is jubilate. And I don't to me yet. And a president way. In fact, do baby my civil society groups led by me, the Professor Jampo. Oh, you declare state of emergency. Suddenly, a state of emergency. No, Mustafa Iban Deni Adeni is too early. May and Russian to now people are calling for NDC MP. This is exactly what. Let me give it to former NDC minister Fuseni Inusa Fuseni. Mene na ye ko jogging we buri Saturday bia. Inusa Fuseni is one of the few NDC level-headed people. Omoka said there be adiana ye see ye nyina ye kabom ne ye ne solve adian because ye po NDC for wom MPP for wom no mu nyina ye aso for wom hwan for wom eska for wom nyina ka ho no mo ye Galamsey no and we nim nti no okochia. That is the reason why I na first excavators ira no enye say ira o ni wura no ma na befa because they don't want to stop the Galamsey. But we also, the NDC was jubilating because Galamsey na jinsem. And they jubilated 2020 when MPP for lose all the mining areas. See, my question is, say, see, NDC aba konya so again, Galamsey no excavators na sayira no. Ye koto about 2028 It's more Ghana for no besan ba be now so say mo be 20 NDC ana. You cannot do that. Ye never condemn him yes because empendudu Ghana for no see ye Ghana for no say nya atwumo say double standard I don't know mo pesa ban bia bo fight Galamsey but mo kroya Ghana ni no aban bia obe fight Galamsey bia commanding areas no matter wetia no na MP na lose What do we want? We must start questioning Ghana for Nankasa our own integrity. Who percent NDC fighting Galamsey? Who percent MPP fighting Galamsey? But Kro Bia NDC MPP be fighting Galamsey Biana Matwetiano. Kro Bia MPP or NDC. Intina make us say munim na munim. Na NDC abetna konyasu. Muka say eko 2028 because NDC so fighting Galamsey to but what ya NDC MPC be fire go burn you all those Ghana phone and more multi areas on because we cannot continue to be licking the feet. Licking the boot of more Ghana for na motive Galamsey areas on because more amunia no more fast more of no mu bra more me ye Galamsey no because say oh dear MPP time na mo si bisu ena enye MPP time na mo se ekwo wuzi ena enye ena omo no mo ayira Galamsey omo ye excavators so ena omo akowia ena wuntumi num ena hwan although obi ti say wuntumi se okutan license dada now NDC abai ada na NDC nchenkofo ergen Galamsey ne so excavators so yira ena excavator ba ko excavator ne katie ena na yira to the extent that maame no anabisu crash on trust to obi abiem ti say okoba bi kron kan chiro bia because from police to soldier to na make us say ya na governor ya military na ka say military coup bi bana military for no mo nya Galamsey ni bi Galamsey na ekoso soldier for kra wo na ka wa mo na je bribe no mo garden crofo mi nua be ma Erastus ye yi sesi ase NDC ba ye ya NDC ba ye ya some of the mining sites and Crofonu kuta concession. Afe the NDC for no mom na ko gum no mu to Galamsey no. So do you want to fight it? MPP 4 fight Galamsey most omo ye MPP 4 chairman for hwan for and then the NDC for na so a gum party chairman for no be my member say interview we chiro and I'll take you back to election 2020 koku bo an no me ade e kokoko nkrase koka che nkofo bia be didi peche mubetu yeba mubetu now excavators yira musu munyensu mo na mo ka che mo party boys say ba obia betu bi obia be didi peche nti they are doing it entinya motia na nya abaifo na ebe excavators party boys and girls na ban na aba nti osotu na ban na aba you see when we unnecessarily do politics with adia any see the politics here we ebe wie ye no adia any see the politics here the politics I be ebe wie no we
when I did the post in the initial stages, Mustafa Bombande, Mustafa Bande, yeah, I should say, yes, called me. And his argument was that there is a political twist to that mine, which I do not know. Oh. And I asked him why we should be considering political interest when somebody has registered his mine and is working legally. How do you, in this era of democracy, go over with national security and take over the mine and start mining?
Mini abema rastas as I don't call can say presidential staff ano ono catch ono a report and say adiani a big bigger than we are seeing. You see, this is where the politics come in. This is where the politics come in. President once here TNA Mutafak or office of the president or say you also see catch party boys mama kogu kwa enim na omum na say mine, you listen to Erastus to be just say this is just sad.
When I did the post in the initial stages, Mustafa Bombande, Mustafa Bande, yeah, I should say, yes, called me. And his argument was that there is a political twist to that mine, which I do not know. Oh. And I asked him why we should be considering political interest when somebody has registered his mine and is working legally. How do you, in this era of democracy, go over with national security and take over the mine and start mining?
And did they say the apostle no national security for no to answer? Okay, my member we inchiremo. Aha.
Na me ni lobe. And na me frefre ni esio watching. Ade eche na kasere. Ah. ehona tie ehonom na mini prosini no commander ne kokonto kwa enti wo dia sabi na nyan ne dia machi akosio
40 excavators na ochi ya na wunya nya low bed no ade be chi onya low bed ko e free 40 abana be ka 7
yes sir
33 etimi afiri nwura mu o
yes enti this
after we are through can mama na nkasa o and at least kudos to Hanabisu. So far no na waje gine mu minister no kra de we can't find the minister but no and and this is a problem say ya chi excavators ye kofa low bed ya aba befa akọ ayira wonti a mama san bon tire obi onetie ni ye wonti na bi o aha
na mini low bed and na me frefre na esi o watch ade eche na ka 7 ehona tie ehonom na mini prosini no commander ne kokonto kwa enti wo dia sabi na nyan ne dia machi akosio
40 excavators na ochi ya na wunya nya low bed no ade be chi onya low bed ko e free 40 abana be ka 7
yes sir
33 etimi afiri nwura mu o
yes enti
enti afei mama afei mama fa nko o de sen ayi campaign asem no so refi campaign there kokubo ayen no ne ade akeka ye na listen to this one too
no ma wo bia since amohu no ha no obehunu say the land in the city obeka na meboa after on the 11th that way on the 7th no and say ya wo ho e de mam because no ade besa akwatena ho say de be ya yenu ya no mo bre o mo ya dwuma che kakrai musu be nya sa asini bi na so ya sa e de machine so ase si wa mam a obekwa akọ han na so de aba be ya dwuma na so do krom no nko fo so ayede edi hie enti wo kwa akoto aba no a e John Dramani Mahama e tu direct Anthony Obi ono ana John Dramani Mahama suma ne network make ho
ezu yeba omo chi omo Galamsey no omo atu omumu yeba ma omo amnesty no omo asaba ezu
ona ne kasa ase no ma wo bia since amohu no ha no obehunu say the land in the city obeka na meboa after on the 11th that way on the 7th no and say ya wo ho e de mam because no ade besa akwatena ho say de be ya yenu ya no mo bre o mo ya dwuma che kakrai musu be nya sa ase ni bi na so ya sa e de machine so ase si wa mam a obekwa akọ han na so de aba be ya dwuma na so do krom no nko fo so ayede edi hie enti wo kwa akoto aba no a e John Dramani Mahama e tu direct Anthony Obi ono ana John Dramani Mahama suma ne network make ho
ezu yeba omo chi omo Galamsey no omo atu omumu yeba ma omo amnesty no omo asaba
I'm saying it we can all attest to the fact that baby a drone there you beans because you see in America say you enjoy politics near the national development issues say you know na and they said the era of government spokesperson can say you hear NDC ni MPP you hear holistic because you didn't say a mafia na mafia for no more year so from all parties we need from day one politics was not good and going forward politics still is not good say Nana do abanyo say Mahama abanyo yen nyina yen resolve say beba together inti and I na full soldiers no ye mobono wa asem ne buy from Nanado time udi atem ne ade nyina it is not it just nom sa nsuo ni bio o dia tafro wa betwe kosi sen Nanado ana Mahama ne busuani ne nana kanso even from generations ebesan ba wo na chi bi krom nkonom sense oni bi ma me ne wo ye benom nti na was very careful say yen DH we must rise above the noise na yen nyina ye moa say Mahama aban na wo no ma Ekufuado ntumi anye Nanado aba Ekufuado ntumi anye Mahama aba but under Mahama ye mfa nye politics bio. And that is why I was saying, ideally, politicians from both sides must apologize to each other. Said in Nanado, Abaya Breso, excavators. I say, no, be now call you excavators. I can only to a Betty and Nanado. From 2020, all the mining areas, MPP for lose or Musi to ho. 2024, I palm 1% to do on a free parliament basin there. May and fast any Benon Kosher Mahama, so now that they are fighting because said the we must fight it. Now the Yana said the party chairman for because any NDC abenti also no to didi. Now how long can we do that? We are. The me answer we are your kwa broche ko Dubai ni ani akotwa pictures. Near the fans. So mo your resources say ya. Dubai akro desert. So even the desert they haven't destroyed it. Desert no cry, they haven't destroyed it, but yet they are brony baying to want to destroy it. It is up to us. Next week about to us, but we must ensure that it be dimraso. We must ensure that ye now will be sacrificing. And yes, say we just say as will be sacrificing more minor. Everybody wants to eat without thinking about what China's where diam will flew I am macra or China say Ghana ni will be where would you be? Ghana ni will be where would you be? So and ade baby any a push responsibility ni show be obi say na we cry there dance say here military leaders ade enye soldier for na call tax force when they say soldier for mo no mo ko e bi nji bribe nti soldier for nye angels yen yankasa must accept responsibilities that yen Ghana for na eye aso for ka ho media for political parties yen yan na ye kofa China for ne ba say the Chinese ambassador ne kind there is no way China ni be usa dance akura we ase ana amanse ekura we ase achim ekura we ase yetu godo just a Ghanaian a bro Ghanaian no be dey no ho in fact ono kwa na be free China ni aka chese for machines bra na enye na bunu e be che 50-50 Ghana ni. And so they are the loudest omo ye corporate no omo busuafo ye Galamsey no they are the loudest. They are the loudest. Into pianko say, oh Mahama nye, oh Nanado nye. So wa busuafo kan, wo sofo kan, otu Galamsey, o sofo kan, otu Galamsey. Ye be chini se abaka say attack. Ana excavators ayira, excavators ayira and the MPP, excavators ayira and the NDC. Say ya be fo say dey toji ya. We should find out. Ye yankasa must answer the question. Next week we will continue this matter. I think this matter I was saying media for a priority. I can force we say we'll get some closure. We'll start getting some answers to this issue. Nti asira keten koma production team na to be on for calls na EFS all they are saying. But next week nyampa ye beto aso. In fact, I'll look for Dr. Solomon also go back. He's a serious activist on this Galamsey issue and Galamsey by obi ayedio. Oh God. Yebeto aso. Yankopon ya adoma. Yebeto aso pa. Yebeto aso.